welcome to the reveal for chakra card number 3. I want to thank you so much for being here. This is the first series of videos that I am doing for the chakra reveals. I have been doing those for a couple of years in another platform, and I kept receiving messages for me to move on, to grow, not really understanding what it was at first, but then having multiple technical issues, I soon realized the sign. And sometimes it, like, for me, like, just being so oblivious to signs that were being sent to me, because I was so happy where I was. And so it's just very interesting, very interesting. So looking at things in all different perspectives, when spirit is trying to send you messages. And I am here now, and I am doing the reveals in the Robin's Authentic Tarot community. Now, I have every intention of going live. I'm still new, relatively new. I've been here from when I started Robin's Authentic Tarot since like the end of June last year, so it's almost been a year. Originally I started in 2020, and I don't remember when I started, what month, but it's been in and around a year from wherever you look at it. I am back in the same spot that I was when I first started in 2020. So this is the other side of the room where I live. The top floor is an attic, so this is one of the rooms. So I love it, and let me know if you like it. I feel very good and very comfortable, and I'm just borrowing my son's chair, so I just thought I'd just do it just for the fun of it, just to, you know, he's not here right now, he's at work. So now, for your reveal, you have the throat chakra. The throat chakra. So right here, the throat chakra, opening up and allowing things to flow. So this one here, communication. All right, so today, when I'm doing this, it's the first day of the Mercury retrograde. So we had the shadow period, and now we have the official date of Mercury retrograde. So you may feel that there could be some issues with communication, with technology, and with automotive. So those are the main things that people are concerned of. Things kind of going backwards, because Mercury is going backwards. So it's also a very reflective period. It's also things coming up for a reason. And maybe there are things that are coming up in your noggin, and you're like, hey, what the heck? Like, I already dealt with you. But maybe it feels like you need to express something else. So that could definitely be one of the things. Now, up here in the top, there's some writing here. So that is self-expression. That is exchange. That is sharing and connection. So looking also at all of the things that are flying around. So there is a flower, there is what appears to be planets. There's all sorts of things in the air. And it's like there's like that vortex in the background there. And coming out. So one of the things that really pops out for me that I receive is the self-expression. And we're in springtime now. We are in the second astrological house. We're in Taurus, and then we are moving into Gemini later this month. So these readings are just for the week, but I like to kind of go all over the place and bring everything in, all the energies. So for this week, at the end of this week, and before next Tuesday, before the next card, we're going to have the full moon in Scorpio. And then a couple of days after that, we're going to go into Gemini air energy. The reason I'm bringing that up is because this is air energy. This is the part of the top 3 chakras. And this is aligned with the air energy. We are in a new era. We are in the age of Aquarius. So with that Aquarian energy, there is that communication, there is the intuitiveness, the uniqueness, the individuality, there is the independent about, I'm naming off things that are the characteristics, the positive characteristics for Aquarius. And with that, there's technology, there's space, and just so many things like creation. Allowing yourself to free up. And as you can see in the world, a lot of people are speaking their mind. And this is something that we are supposed to go through, that we are supposed to experience and really open up. Now, lovingly, and I know some people, they're not speaking lovingly and not speaking from a good place. There are different varieties. Everyone is at their own place, Everyone is at their own level. Everyone is sometimes exactly where they're supposed to be because they're supposed to learn lessons. And I know that can be difficult, that everyone is exactly where they're supposed to be. But people shift and things happen and energies make change. And for this throat chakra, for all of you that have received the throat chakra, this is asking you to share with love, to share what it is that you need to get out. There could be feelings, there could be ideas, there could be creativeness, there could be speaking, there could be singing, there could be all sorts of things that you could be doing, that you can do, that you're meant to do. Now, why I say singing is singing, like people like to sing, whether you're in the car, in the shower, just around the house, wherever, or people do it as a profession as well. So with the singing, you're working every time we're talking. This right here, our throat chakra, this is the thing that we use all of the time. We use this to communicate with each other. So if there's ideas for business, if there's inspirations, allow them to come out. Don't keep them in there. If there's feelings, don't let them fester. Allow them to come out in the most positive way possible. That's always going to honor you. This is about opening up, working out the throat chakra, but also to be aware that there is the Mercury retrograde that we are experiencing now. And it's asking you to reflect and it's bringing things up. And so just knowing and being aware that those are some things that are happening. Also releasing with the full moon in Scorpio. There is also a lunar eclipse. There's that amplified energy. So I know with the solar eclipse that we had with the new moon in Taurus, that for me was heavy. That was heavy. I'm Scorpio, so Taurus is my opposite. But I found that there was a lot of exhaustion, tiredness, not just by me, and by a lot of people. And I definitely think, again, everything, edit, things happen for reasons. And for us being in that moment of, hey, you know what? It's time to rest. And being in the second house, and there is, the materialistic things, the possessions, us making money, us attracting, is a really good energy. It's a very good energy. It's very foundational. It's earth energy. So with all of that in mind, there's so many energies that are going on right now, and we're in between two eclipses. We're in Mercury retrograde. We have the full moon coming up. We had the new moon. So there is a lot that's going on right now. But honoring yourself, honoring your voice, often honoring everything that's coming out, but keep that in the loving yourself, and very, very positive. And but really allowing yourself to speak your mind and be heard and be you and be creative. So I really love this for you. The throat chakra tends to come up a lot because I feel, in a way of like personal and professional development, is that and especially professional development, there's a lot of getting out of the comfort zone. There's a lot of moving up and leveling up. And even like what I'm doing right now, I made the move over to this beautiful community of the Robin's Authentic Tarot community, and I'm excited. I'm very happy. But I still feel that there's a lot more learning for me to do, and that's why I haven't gone live yet, because I don't really understand the process. So kind of just need to try it out and see what happens. So that will definitely be happening in the very near future. So I thank you so much for all of you being here, showing up for yourselves, honoring yourselves, coming and listening to me, coming and supporting me. I really, really appreciate that, supporting my channel. I thank you so much. I thank you so much for helping me grow. I love you so much. Mwah. I wish you the most beautiful week.